Hello, genealogists. This is Craig, and this is new books at Heritage Books for the first week in May. We're always putting together new books, and considering we've just acquired the rights to publish books from Mountain Press, we've just acquired, it looks like, about 3,000 more books. So things are crazy here at Heritage Books at the moment. But let's talk about what's new. You may remember that in 2022, David Bruhn, one of our prolific naval authors, did a book on Toe the Mark that had to do with Chico and a group of long-distance runners in the town, in the high schools, some male and female athletes that did an excellent job of running in the 70s, is, I guess, the best way to put it. Well, his newest book is now called Stride Out. And that book moves from Chico High School into Chico State. And to be a little bit more specific, it appears that Chico State was long known as a party school. Playboy magazine ranked it #1 in the nation from 1987 through 2002. And it offered students an inviting environment in which to enjoy social life on and off campus while pursuing their studies. The non-athletic scholarship school drew runners to Chico like San Juan Capistrano beckons swallows homeward. One reason was Bidwell Park, which stretches miles and miles from downtown to the upper reaches of Chico Creek Canyon. In recognition of its beauty, a Warner Brothers studio crew ventured 500 miles north from Hollywood in 1938 to film The Adventures of Robin Hood, the one with Earl Flynn in it, in Chico's Sherwood Forest. An attraction for some was the surname of the men's cross-country and track coach. He was a college All-American in football who had played for the Green Bay Packers professional football team for a short time under Vince Lombardi, whose well-known mantra was, "Winning isn't everything, it's the only thing." The coach's brother was a world-class miler and two-time Olympian. The women runners came under the tutelage of 3 successive women coaches. A solid Chico State PE teacher preceded 2 remarkable women athletes, both former hurdlers. The second coach was an international level competitor and decades later a head Olympic coach. Her successor was an even better athlete, having competed in the 1964 Olympic Games. So Stride Out is the story of Wildcat and Lady Cat runners who came under very different coaching philosophies in the 1969 to 1979 era. 111 photographs, appendices, and an index to full names add value to this work. And we can't seem to keep it on the shelf. I keep having to order more. It's been out a few weeks. So the next book that is new at Heritage Books is Wes Pippinger's Essex County, Virginia Order Books 9 through 10. We also have in stock the prior version. We also have in stock as a new book, which I don't think I've talked about, which is Order Book 8, which covers 1729 to 1733/34. And then this one covers 1733/4 to 1738. And both these include executions. There's a third book that he's done that covers Virginia Order Books 11 and 12. These are all Essex County, of course, 1738 to 1741/2 and executions. So these books carry on from where the Sparacios left off with their Essex County Order Book 1727 to 1729, which actually exists in 2 volumes. I will say at this point that we've finally been successful in getting all of the Essex County, Virginia Sparacio books in print. That's a total of 33 books, and some of those were out of print for some time. So all of the Essex County, Virginia books from Sam and Ruth Sparacio are now back in print, and Wes Pippenger has added 3 volumes of order books to those to take us up through 1741/1742. In addition, Wes has also done an Essex County, Virginia index to court orders from 1702 to 1715. Essex has pretty good coverage up through this period. Another one of our prolific authors, Hank Peden, has revised his book on family cemeteries and grave sites in Harford County. He originally did a volume in 2016, but he's found some additional cemeteries, and he's also annotated his original work with information from newspapers, death certificates, some church records, family histories, and local histories. So this revised version of family cemeteries and grave sites in Harford County is now available. In addition to doing a book on family cemeteries, Hank has done a 2-volume set on the 1890 reconstructed census of Harford County, volumes A to J and volumes K to Z. They are sold individually. Because of the fire in the Census Bureau that wiped out the 1890 census except for a few pieces, and then the special schedule. If you don't know what the special schedule is, put something down in the comments and I'll create a video that talks about that. I always appreciate these 1890 reconstructed censuses because it fills in the gap between 1870, 1880, and 1900, 1910 and trying to put these families together. He has added not only names, dates, and places, but it also is a directory that includes businesses, churches, civic, social, and political organizations. So basically, it's a snapshot of life, activities, and experiences in the 1890 timeframe. It includes vocations, avocations, and more. And unlike the census, he includes full names, maiden names, married names, and nicknames in many cases, in addition to the places of origin and family relationships. It also includes the place of residence, dates of birth and death, and places of burial for most of them, and baptisms and divorces for some of them. So a very valuable work if you're a Harford County researcher. So those have been the new books at Heritage Books for the first week in May. Don't want to overwhelm you. I still have a stack of new books sitting here that I can't wait to get to, but I thought I'd get through these and get them out and off my desk. So until next week, this is Craig signing off, and I hope you have a great week.